Table below shows, question 21, table below shows information about the heights of 60 students. You've got height of X and the ones that are in between 140 to 150, there's 4 of them. In between 150 and 160, there's 5 of them, and so on. On the grid opposite, draw a cumulative frequency graph for the information on the table. There's the grid opposite. So, cumulative frequency, remember that means adding up as you go along. So I'm going to write here, cumulative frequency. So add them all up as you go along. So the first one, there's 4. And then you've got to add 5. 4 plus 5 is 9. Then you've got to add 16. So remember, you're adding them all up. So this one here is going to be 16 plus the 5 plus the 4, which is 16 plus the 9. And that is 25. And now you've got to add on the 27. So 25 plus 27 is 52. 52 plus 5 is 57. And 57 plus the 3 is 60. And you should make sure you get the right number, because it says the table below shows information about 60 students and we've just got 60. So we've got it. Now to plot it, you need to know what to plot against what. You plot the cumulative frequency, not these, the cumulative frequency against the larger number. People want to do midpoints all the time, but it's not midpoints for this. Use the larger one. So 150 goes against 4. So there's 150. Checking out how far up they go each time, and they go up in 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now the lower number, this is the smallest number in the whole thing, 140, has to be 0. Now this one actually starts at 140, so you put it there. But if 140, for example, was down there and it started earlier, you'd have to put 0, 140. So whatever the lowest number on your table is, that's what it goes against 0. So the big one, 150 against 4. 160 against 9. I'm actually going to scribble these out just in case I use it. 160 against 9. It's there. 170 against 25. 180, 52. 190, 57. 1, 2, 3. And 200, which is right at the end, 16. You can see you've got this sort of S-bend, and you always end up with that kind of S-bend. So what we're going to do now is try and draw a little curve as accurately as you can. Now I've got a wooden thing goes underneath the test, which might sway it a bit, but it doesn't really matter. And that should be good enough. You don't have to be exactly perfect, and that should do. So there's our cumulative frequency graph. Find an estimate for the median. Now what you do now, because it goes up to 60, the median, the middle, there's 30, that's halfway. So what you need to do is draw a line from 30 to your cumulative frequency, and then down. Now in the mark scheme, when people are marking your test, they'll have a range of answers, so don't worry if you don't think it's perfect. So 170 to 180, and he goes 171, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'm going to put 171.5. Interquartile range. Now, to find the interquartile range, you need to find the lower quartile, the upper quartile, and then the distance in between each one. So if there's 60, the lower quartile is going to be at 15, so that's there, which is, it looks halfway, so yeah, 165. And then the upper quartile is going to be 45, which is 3/4 of 60. I could do with sharpening my pencil, but I'm going to be stubborn. And that looks like there's 170, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I'm going to say 177. It's not quite 177, but So interquartile range then is the distance between 165 and 177. So 177 take away 165, which is 12. And that's that.